Jay from Agawam, Massachusetts. I was watching Fully Loaded 99 and Jeff Jarrett won back the Intercontinental title from Edge. Then Steve Austin came out and gave him a stunner. I looked up a review of the pay-per-view, and I read this. Jarrett gloats for a while until Austin storms the ring and gives him a stunner. See, Jarrett was supposed to get elevated, but Austin allegedly would not have it. Jarrett got buried here, and with the prospect of a glass ceiling overhead, jumped to WCW when Vince Russo left. Russo and Jarrett have been buddies ever since. Do you have any insight on why Austin would not let Jarrett get pushed? It goes back to, as I understand it goes back to when Austin worked for Jarrett's father early in his career. That probably was the USWA, although I could be wrong. Jerry Jarrett was notorious for terrible payoffs, just being a cheapskate when it came to that kind of stuff. I think there's even a story of Austin looking at how small his paycheck was one time and Jarrett just telling him, hey, it ain't going to get any bigger by staring at it. I think just his perceived treatment by the Jarretts is where it stems from. But I think Jarrett's work-shoot promo he cut when he came back to WWE in 1997 may have also had a lot to do with him not wanting to work with Jeff Jarrett. I don't know that Austin knew Jarrett was going to bring him up, I should say, during the promo, or say the things that he said. He called him ringmaster and how he has to be vulgar just to get a reaction, how he thought Austin 316 was blasphemous.
What about Steve Austin? Now here's a guy who has lowered himself to shaving his head and coming out here every week, not once or twice, but 10 or 15 times, and saying the word ass. That's right, saying the word ass just to get a reaction, just to get noticed. Stone Cold, no, Stone Cold, you will always be the ringmaster. And as far as your, ladies and gentlemen, Stone Cold, as far as your blasphemous merchandise, that offends me. Austin 316 offends me, because what you're doing is ripping off the Bible to put money in your pocket.
So I think that probably played a role. And at the end of the day, why would Austin, who was hot as hell at the time, want to work with a mid-card guy like Jeff Jarrett, who was never main event caliber? I never saw Jarrett as a world champion, even when he had the title in TNA. He was never at that level to me, and Austin probably felt the same way.